Hi, I'm Elle Bigelow, and the first part of GRIT, a growth mindset, I love that. I think it's all about having self-esteem and self-discipline, and I think a growth mindset really inspires you to set high expectations for yourself, which requires a willingness to work hard and do whatever it takes to meet those expectations. And I think another thing that can help us meet the goals that we set is relationship building, the next part of GRIT. I think it's super important to build that trust with those around us so that we can feel comfortable asking them questions, going to them for help, and helping them when they need it. And I think that collaboration really is one of the greatest ways that we can increase our own knowledge. And I've also learned a lot about that the last couple semesters in regards to intentional learning, the next part of GRIT. I think as my classes have gotten more difficult and I've gotten a little farther into my college experience, then I've had to really pay attention to the ways that I learn and make sure that I'm retaining the information that I'm learning, because I know I'm going to need it down the road, and it's super important to make sure I am being an efficient student and that I'm getting the most out of my time and my education. I think these difficult classes have taught me a lot about tenacity, which is the last part of GRIT. I think it's been so important for me to check in with myself along the way throughout the semester and kind of make sure that I'm doing all I can to learn most efficiently, and that I'm doing all I can to persevere through any oppositions, any difficult little bumps in the road that I may meet. It's very important to make sure I'm doing all I can to get through those. I think I just love the Dixie State University's nursing value of professionalism. I think professionalism is super important, not only in the classroom, but also in the workplace, especially regarding nursing. I think being professional in a nursing environment means that you are accountable for your actions, and that when mistakes are made, that you own up to it and do whatever you can to make reparations for it. I think being a professional as a nurse also means that you have a positive attitude and that you treat all of your patients and coworkers with respect and kindness and dignity, because a lot of people around you are going to be feeling very vulnerable and they will need an advocate. And it's really your job. It'll be my job to do that with a positive attitude. And I think that's really what I can bring to the profession of nursing as an RN. I'm willing to come with a positive attitude every day, an open mind. I think I can do a great job of listening to everybody without judgment and advocating for people when they're feeling most vulnerable. And I think it's just so important to treat everybody with empathy. And I think I can really bring that as an RN.